You're doing what you've described as the most rewarding job that you've ever done.
This tour, it's the Young Voices tour.
Yeah.
And it takes in 24 arenas over about 6 weeks. And, you know, and I do think that kids and younger generations get a hard time off a lot of older people going, oh, snowflake generation, and all that sort of stuff. These kids are so enthusiastic.
It's great. And
we've got urban strides, Andy Instone with his urban strides, so they do dance things as well. Right. So we're doing modern stuff. Plus we've got Charlene Hector from Basement Jaxx, so she's doing some real cool soul stuff. And we're Craig McLeish and David Lawrence, our conductors and musical directors.
It sounds great.
It's a brilliant band. It's really, really good. I mean, it is sometimes, you know, you look out to the audience and you do sort of go a bit... It's like, and then you've got all the parents and the nans and granddads and the public as well.
So this is just a great celebration of music and of, you know, hope for the future, because for goodness sake, do we ever need that right now?
Well, it is when you look out and you see, like, you know, 6,000 children out there.
Fantastic. And
they're all jumping up and down and singing along, and you just saw Tonight Belongs to Us, and they've learned all the words and all the harmonies as well, and it's really beautiful. But we do the finale is The Greatest Showman, so we all do a little bit of that. And the kids, I mean, everybody knows the words to The Greatest Showman, you know. Of course. And as soon as we start that, like, you can see the little faces light up. It's yeah, like I say, probably the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
That's brilliant, because, you know, you have, as we said, it's next year, it's 40 years, which I can't believe. Like I said, you were but a child when you started.
Well, when you see those videos, I mean, I was 23. Actually, when you get there and you're with the musicians, fabulous musicians, and then the kids come in as well. Yeah. And then you see all the mums and dads, and they're all like, oh, hello, darling. It's lovely. If you could bottle that. So it's really, really nice. And I still love, you know, last time I was on here, we were talking about the album that was out. Yeah. And I'm there sort of starting to promote that around Europe, in Italy. I've got big San Remo festival going on. Which is going to be
a huge festival. That's massive.
Well, that's the biggest TV festival in Italy, and everybody and their dog watches that. So that's going to be great fun, and just touring around the world, really.
This is a really good time for you as well. And also you were talking about, you know, doing some more stuff in America. Because I guess back then with Spandau Ballet, you would have tried, because everybody tries. It's really hard.
Well, everybody tried.
But do you feel as if this is the right time for you to do that?
I think so. We've got some really good connections there now. Right. We're sort of slowly kind of the net's going out, and we've got people that are really behind, certainly behind the new album. They think that's great, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. But also just they really, you know, my voice, thank God, touch wood, is still okay.
I think it's better than it was.
I can do things now that I couldn't do when I was 28, which is kind of weird. So I have more control, and I'm still loving it. You know, that's the most important thing.
Is it weird, though, to see somebody else in the spotlight singing for Spandau Ballet? Are you over that? Because I would imagine
I'm over that.
You're over that. But just thinking, I was thinking about that, you know, this morning when I was coming in. I was thinking, it must be a bit odd, that's all. Just different.
I mean, to be honest, you know, I said at the time I wish him the very best of luck, you know, and I still stand by that. And but I'm sort of over that.
And concentrating on your own thing.
Yeah, I mean, and next year is my 40th anniversary. I mean, I've already got festivals galore. I mean, the Let's Rock mob, who are great friends of mine, they said, look, to celebrate, will you do all 13 festivals? And I went,
crikey.
OK, all right, I can do that, you know.
They're brilliant, those festivals. I went to one near me, and
it was good fun.
Amazing. It's just a party that lasts all day.
Well, that's what I love about it. So you get on stage, they're all there, there's 20,000 people there, it's rocking, it's good. And then hopefully celebrate the end of the sort of 40th anniversary with I like working with orchestras, and so with maybe a few orchestral shows. So,
fantastic.
So it's all good.
There's loads, and you're still, and also you were saying you wouldn't mind doing movies. Would be nice.
No one's ever asked me.
I know, but you want to be a baddie.
Yeah, I want to be. I fancy. Well, they do these great gritty cop dramas, don't they? Like, you know, like BBC and ITV, like really super. And if anyone's out there, and thank you very much, I'm available for a few weeks.
Fancy a baddie that can also sing.
Yeah, the singing baddie. That could be interesting.
I think the singing baddie. That's the title of the movie.
There's a musical there, Lorraine.
There's all of that there for sure.
But, but no, I'd love to do so. Or a big Hollywood blockbuster. I mean, no one's going to ask me. I'm not well known enough in America, but you never know.
You never know the way things go. Honestly, that's the joy of what you do. Yeah. Because you just don't know what the next day will bring.
It's a funny, you know, the music business is changing. I mean, as we all know, I mean, thank God people still want to come and see things live, as with the Young Voices. I mean, it's 150,000 children, 24 arenas. So that's quite remarkable, to be honest. So people want to see things live. But in terms of records and everything else, it's streaming. That's the way it is. I mean,
but you've got to keep up with it, which is what you do so well.
You can't. The thing is, you can't ignore it. I can moan about the fact that my new car hasn't got a CD player.
Or a tape. Do you remember those?
Tape. Yeah, I still got for song ideas. I've still got an old tape machine. And I've got to tell you, so I was at Heathrow Airport a little while ago, and I said, "Excuse me, do you have any CD players, please?" And he was only a young fella. He looked at me as if I was Planet Zog, you know.
What's that? What's a CD?
He said, "What's a CD?"